Shadow Switcher is a fairly new release brought to us by the same people that made Shotgun 4-Player Deathmatch and Frogs, Dr. Wuro Industries. In this platformer, you play through 40 mazes collecting all the rings on each map while avoiding the dreaded evil zombie robots. The gameplay is fairly simple. When the game is first fired up, you are presented with a nice title screen in which the game's name is spelled out using a brick font. There's a simple menu system with the following options: play the game, watch the demo, view high scores, and level editor. Speaking of the level editor, it is comprehensive and lets you create and play your own game levels. I will cover the level creation process in a separate video. While observing the menus, there is a single line of text which displays on the bottom of the screen, which briefly explains how to play the game. Waiting a little longer will start the demo mode attract screen, in which some sample gameplay is shown from a random level in the game. It will then switch to the high score display, and then loops back and starts over. On the high score screen, you will notice you need a minimum of 1,000 points to make the board. When you select Play the Game, we are brought to the Select Game Mode screen. Here you can select from single player or two player modes, and you can choose between the regular levels or user created levels. Gameplay. In single player mode, you play with a joystick plugged into port 2. You can move in 4 directions: left, right, up, or down. You navigate vertically via a ladder or a rapidly moving escalator. Jumping off the platforms can help you escape the evil zombie robots. Notice while falling, you can still move left or right to help land on a nearby platform. Your goal in Shadow Switcher is to collect all of the gold rings on the map, and then make your way to the exit door. There are a few obstacles in your path. On some of the platforms there are locked doors requiring you to grab a key in order to open them. There are also electrified barriers in which you have to use exacting timing to pass through. You must act fast though, especially when you have an evil zombie robot on your tail. Some of the platform bricks are brittle and waste away as you walk over them. The twist in this game is the ability to switch to your shadow character at any time by pressing the fire button, hence the name Shadow Switcher. This comes in handy especially when cornered by the robots. Pressing the button will freeze your character in place, changes his color from white to black, then switches to the other character, brings him to life by switching his color from black to white. Whenever you are in danger, just press the button to switch positions on the screen. The manual points out there is a small menu that can be brought up by pressing the run stop button. This will pause the game. The options are L, lose life, Q, quit, and C, continue. You can also just press run stop a second time to continue play. The menu will come in handy if you're in a position where you're trapped or you can't beat the level. You can hit run stop and press L to lose your life. For two-player mode, you use joysticks plugged into ports 1 and 2. The game is played the same, only pressing the fire button toggles the active player. Graphics. I really like the simplistic graphics in this game. There is something about the brick-style graphics in Shadow Switcher and Shotgun 4-Player Deathmatch that I just love. You will also notice the game makes great use of the Commodore 64's extended color mode, which allows individual characters to have different background colors. The rings you collected are animated, as is the escalator and lightning bolts. All the game's sprites are also nicely animated. I enjoy the game's color changes as you progress deeper into the game. Sound. There's a nice tune playing in the background which I enjoy. I have to say, I was expecting there to be a few more sound effects, like, for example, when collecting items. But that does not detract too much though, as the gameplay is fast-paced. Conclusion. I love games like Shadow Switcher. It has a simplistic design, it's extremely challenging and loads of fun to play. I love the fact you can play single player, as well as two player, playing cooperatively, switching players, putting two brains together to complete the game. The included level editor adds a ton more replay value and fun. I have a long way to go before completing all 40 levels in this game, but I'm certainly going to give it a shot while on holiday. Shadow Switcher is freeware, completely free to play. However, if you like the game, I would encourage you to make a donation over at shadow.drwuro.com. You can also pick up the disc edition of the game like I did for €9.90 plus €3.90. Highly recommended.